Jim McLaughlin. Such a clueless individual. The best part is, he says I'm clueless, but I'm gonna go through the whole thing. First of all, I've posted this meme about the 13 families. I don't know if you were aware of that. Some of the original names, by the way, don't exist anymore, but the families are still there. The bloodline still exists. Like, I know that Orsini is missing here. I believe that was one of the family. So maybe that's what I heard. The original names, some of the original names don't exist anymore, but the bloodline is still there, and they are still part of they. Okay, so here it's about that name here, Habsburgo, and a Glober here that I knew his name. Just all comments. Philip Birita. I knew his name, so I knew he was a Glober. He made a funny joke, which I didn't connect the dots at first because I wasn't well. I knew the name Hasbro, but like I wasn't as familiar as like Mattel for Toy Factory. I admit that I didn't connect the dot right away, and I didn't get the joke right away because the reason why I didn't get it right away is because he was right. It wasn't spelled as usual. He said you misspell Hasbro in the second line. They are responsible for all the toys that are designed to indoctrinate kids to the globe. And I wasn't very familiar with the name for the toy company, but I noticed that Habsburgo wasn't spelled as usual. So, but I didn't. Let's see how it went. Okay. And that guy here, Jean Lesage, he thinks on the fly that Philippe Bertha is a flat earther. So he said I was being sarcastic. Oh yeah. Before that, it's because. Okay, just so you're aware of the timeline. After he says proof flat earth, but before he says I was being sarcastic, I've left this comment here. Where is it? Yeah, this comment here. Look at the time, okay, 13 hours. You can look at all the comment. Oh, there's a new comment by Jim McLaughlin here 6 minutes ago. So I didn't read it yet. We're gonna go through together. So I said Habsburgo is in Spanish, but I didn't write the right name yet. I gave him a chance. Okay? And then when he said I gotta go back. Okay, just to explain the timeline. Then I said it was in Spanish. Then he said I was being sarcastic with him. Can't prove something that doesn't exist. At this point, I'm not aware of the joke. I didn't get the joke. Okay, I'm being honest. So he said, "Oh yeah, you were being sarcastic." So okay, I'm gonna. If you misspell Asberg, if you want to correct someone, make sure you have a clue. Okay? And then he posted like Habsbro is in Rhode Island. And that's where I connected the dot. Habsbro, okay, the toy company, that's a funny joke. So I say, okay, I get it now, lol. Okay? So everything came after that comment. Now I get the joke, okay? So everything else came after. So why flat earther don't have a clue? They can't even make a functional map. Okay. And then Jean Lesage, sorry, bud, it's hard to tell these days because Jean Lesage just realized that Philippe Biretta was a Glober. So he says Kevin John doesn't have a clue. At this point, he doesn't know. He probably didn't see the comment that I say I get the joke, but I did. I don't know if he saw it or he ignored it, but it is possible, to his defense, that he didn't see it because you see it's underneath the comment, but out of the subthread you see here, it's another subthread. So it's possible that they didn't see it. That's why I screenshot it later on. Because, okay, so when I say, oh yeah, put up, when he say he doesn't have a clue, I realize that he says, I don't have a clue because he think I didn't get the joke. But when I post, oh yeah, put up, then I did get the joke. Okay, look, it's 12 hours. 12 hours, okay, when I say, oh yeah, put up. And when I say, oh, okay, I get it now, lol, it's 13 hours, okay? So when they say, and they probably laugh together, haha, he doesn't get the joke, but I did get the joke. It's in the past. It was a funny joke. I give it to Philip. It was a funny joke. His toy joke. So we're here now. Oh yeah, put up then. Come to with the link. Come to debate me. And then 11 hours. So it's a little later. Jim McLaughlin, the clueless individual, comes in. Kevin doesn't get the joke. A sense of humor is a sign of intelligence. Yeah, because is it having a sense of humor? Laughing at Philip's joke? Because I clearly say, okay, I get your joke now, lol. It was a funny joke. I'm humble enough to admit that, okay, I didn't get the joke because I was confused because the name Arsberg was misspelled as usual because it was written in Spanish. But Jim McLaughlin is so clueless, he probably didn't even read the names, okay? So, I don't know if you're following this, but if you do, you understand to what point Jim McLaughlin is a clueless idiot. So, I pointed out 1 hour ago, you're an idiot, known fact. Okay, I get it now. I point out that I get the joke. You don't even know how to... Okay, no, that's not related. That's you don't even know how to debate. You interrupt and talk. Well, that's another story because, you know, whatever. It's another story. I'll get to that in another video. 2 hours ago, you were clueless. Somebody had to explain it to you, but he doesn't understand why I was confused. And I did. First of all, I wasn't familiar with Habsburg as I am with, if he had say Maytel, for example, if the name sounded like Maytel. And yes, I didn't connect the dot about the toy company, but it's in the past. He comes back with it. So I tell him, the thing you are clueless about is that it wasn't spelled as usual. It was in Spanish, which is why I didn't get the joke right away. You wouldn't get that because you're the one who has no clue about the 13 families. I don't think Jim understood that. No, I got the joke the first time. You don't even know how clueless you are. Define irony. Jesus Christ, man! I got the joke of the toy company. Did you even know that the name was written in Spanish, and that's why it confused me when he said it was misspelled, and that's why I didn't get the joke right away. And I should have had, and I'm not as familiar. Yes, I didn't connect the dot. Habsburg, the toy company. I didn't connect the dots. Okay. But I admit it. It took me a couple of minutes, and oh yeah, I get it, lol, it's a fun joke. Because, as he said, having a sense of humor is a sign of intelligence, so I laughed at the Glober's joke, which is funny. No, okay, so did you even know that the name was written in Spanish, and that's why it confused me when he said it was misspelled, and that's why I didn't get the joke right away? No, you didn't know that. You needed me to explain it to you. And now you understand why you're the clueless one. But you know what? I don't think he understands yet why he's the clueless one. So the conversation continued. I don't think I read the other comment yet. Open your mouth wide. You got a lot of pedo space shit to swallow. Wow. Most intelligent comment of the night. That's the comment where we want to see the new one. Yes, I understood the spelling. That was a joke. You really aren't very bright, are you? How many TBIs have you suffered in your biking career? You understand the irony? Okay, by reading that, that was 12 minutes ago. He doesn't understand. He's clueless as fuck. I love the internet pointing out stupidities like that. Jim McLaughlin is an idiot.